Discover the magic power of E. Be amazed by the heroic E as it gives all its strength to weak vowels, leaving nothing left for itself. It's an ordinary day for E when... This weak little vowel can only make a weak sound.
A hat.
What's this? T is closing in the vowel, making it weak. That weak vowel needs power. This is a job for Magic E.
The magic E goes to the end of the word. It sends all its power to the vowel. Now the strong vowel says its name.
A. Hate.
But E has no power left to make a sound. Later that day...
More weak vowel sounds that need my power.
Pin. A. Cub.
E to the rescue! I. Pine. U. Cube.
Please remember the heroic sacrifice of the magic E. It makes no sound. All its power is gone to make the vowel strong enough to say its name. And that's the story of Magic E.
There are some letters that are completely silent. This seems crazy. Why would anyone invent a letter that has no sound? Well, if I tell you the reason for this, perhaps the silent letters will not seem quite so crazy after all.
Knot, knife, knee.
These are all Viking words. But somehow we have lost the first sounds, and now they are silent. Shh! But look, there is a pattern. A silent K comes in front of N. Use this to help you spell like a Viking.
Climb, comb, thumb.
Hundreds of years ago, some people decided we needed to spell more like the Romans. They added a silent B. There is a pattern that will help you. Silent B comes after an M.
Guide, guard, tongue.
The French brought silent U with them. Silent U often seems to come after a G.
Ghost, honest, hour.
The Dutch printed the first books, and they made some words the way they spelt them. They gave us silent H. They can be easier to spell by saying the silent letter, ghost. There are lots more silent letters, but now that you know the history, perhaps it will help you to find them.
To his friends, Ed is just a normal, everyday kind of letter. Hi there, Ed. Hello, my friend. Hi there, Ed. Hello, my friend. Hi there, Ed. Hello, my friend. But what they don't know is that Ed is a time traveler. All that Ed needs to travel into the past is a word. But not just any word. It has to be a word that does something. You see, only a word that does an action can be used by Ed to travel back in time. These words are called verbs. Here is a word that is a verb. Happen. I wonder what's going to happen now. happened. It has happened. Ed jumped onto the end and the verb changed. The word has traveled into the past. Here are more words that are verbs. Ed will send them into the past. Look. Looked. Play. Played. Want. Wanted. Work. Worked. Ed worked hard today. Or was it yesterday? If you need to send a verb into the past, remember to use ed, ed, on the end of the word.
The sounds of these vowels are all changed by the letter R. When E is followed by R, together they make a different sound. Under, The same thing happens to I. Dirt, There is no escape for you. R will turn you into a different sound. Turn, I go home tonight. I go home tonight. I go home tonight. The moon is bright. What a sight. I go home tonight. I go home tonight. Cat's having a fight. That gave me a fright. I go home tonight. I go home tonight. Oh, this is tight. I go home tonight. I go home tonight. Turn off the light. Good night.
Do you get stressed when you have to write? You don't know where to start? Your sentences always sound the same. Writing is terrifying. Here are 6 ways to start a sentence. 1. The subject. One of the best ways to start a sentence is to put the subject first and the verb second. The subject of a sentence is the person, place, thing, or idea. It has to be followed by a verb, a word that tells you what the subject is doing. I cooked spaghetti. The dog ran home. John read a book. Number 2. Explaining where or when something happens. You can start a sentence with words that tell you where something is happening. On the beach, there was a shipwreck. Or it could be beside the beach, by the beach, near the beach. You can also start a sentence with words that tell you when something is happening. After school, we played computer games. Or it could be before school. Don't forget to use a comma. Number 3, asking a question. Have you ever thought of starting a sentence with a question? A question makes the reader think. Which songs do you like best? Who is the richest person in the world? Make sure you answer your question in the next sentence. Have you brushed your teeth today? Forgetting to brush your teeth leads to bad breath and tooth decay. Oh! 4. An ing phrase. You can start a sentence with an action ending in ing. Looking at the clock, she realized she was going to be late. Sitting on the beach, I watched the sun set over the ocean. Running home quickly, she got soaked in the pouring rain. Or you can use a doing word ending with ed. Frightened by the loud fireworks, the dog hid under the table. Excited about her birthday, she woke up very early. If you do start with ing or ed words, don't forget to use a comma before you complete the sentence. 6. ly words. Finally, the last way to start a sentence is using an ly word. Carefully, she tiptoed past the sleeping monster. Hungrily, the dog chewed the bone. These ly words also need a comma before you write the rest of the sentence. Well, now you know 6 different ways to start a sentence. Before you start writing, add them to your plan to remind you to use them, and you'll find that writing isn't so scary after all. This vowel makes a short sound. But watch out for the letter R. When R is after A, together they will make a different sound. R. R. Dark. R. R. Park. R. R. Farm. R.
If you take an E and you add a D, you will get me. I go at the end and I will send words into the past. Just give me a word, it must be a verb, and you will see that I will take it into the past. I am so fast. You see, I am Ed, time traveler Ed. That's what I said. Oh, time traveler Ed. Oh, that's me.
I am terribly, horribly, hopelessly confused. How do I use the ly tail? I know. I'll start by identifying the body of the word. On these word bodies, just add ly. Lovely, bravely, clearly. But when the word body ends with a y, change the y to an I. Easily. This word body ends with an L. After adding ly, the word has a double L. Finally. Some words that end in le swap the e for a y. Gently. The ly rule has 4 parts to remember. Number 1, just add. Number 2, change y to an I. Number 3, words ending in l, the word has a double L. Number 4, swap the e for a y. Ly, you are so lovely. Ly, I'll add you slowly. Ly, I'll double the L so carefully. Ly, I'll swap the E so gently. So gently.
It is me, Ed, or you can call me Ed. I usually send doing words into the past, but sometimes it does not work. Oh, no. I cannot send these verbs into the past. These words, they must be irregular verbs. That means it is a job for... Yahoo! Irregular Sue! On most irregular words, it is the vowel that is changed. Let's change some verbs into the past. Get becomes got. Dig becomes dog. Come becomes came. But if only it was so easy. Irregular Sue is so unpredictable. Strange things happen to words when she is here. Go becomes went. Eat becomes ate. Think becomes thought.
I'm Irregular Sue. I change words that do. Keep into kept. Leave into left. Think into thought. Catch into caught. I'm Irregular Sue. I change words that do. Grow into grown. Know into known. Send into sent. Bend into bent. I'm Irregular Sue. I'll change words for you. Make into made, pay into paid, meet into met, got into get. Just like Irregular Sue, you'll have to learn too.